Steve Salisbury here. It's Wildcard weekend. What's happening in these games? Who should you place your bets on? Well, hopefully I can help you figure that out. We're going to look at the 4 games and who I think is going to win and whether or not those teams are going to cover. First game, Pittsburgh giving 9 points to Denver in the Mile High City, playing at Invesco Field. You know, on paper you'd look at this and you go, oh, Pittsburgh's going to boat race these guys. There's no way Denver could compete. Denver can't score. Unfortunately for Pittsburgh, they've got a lot of injuries. This is a big equalizer for them. Rashard Mendenhall, the running back, tore his ACL. Ryan Clark, one of their defensive backs, can't even play at altitude. Last time he was there in Denver, he lost a spleen. That's no joke. Guy was so ill, got so violently ill after this thing, he had to lose his spleen. They did a splenectomy on the guy. You know, you hear about a lot of injuries, not a splenectomy though. So he's out. And most importantly for the Steelers is that they're not going to have Ben Roethlisberger at 100%, which is absolutely stupid because 4 weeks ago against the Browns, he hurt his ankle. And then he insisted on playing against the Niners, which made no sense at all. And then, you know, he got hurt. That hurt him. He took the week off against the Rams, but then he decided he wanted to play against Cleveland. So he's going into this game at like 50% against a very good Denver defense with Elvis Dumervil and Von Miller. They're going to be rushing quite a bit. His mobility is limited. They can make it pretty tough on Pittsburgh's offense. Unfortunately for Denver, they've got no offense whatsoever. And, you know, you talk about Tebow and how he's had one of those years where you know, teams now have film on Tebow. Teams now know what his tendencies are because initially they hadn't seen it before. Now they've got 8 games, 9 games, whatever it is, of film to watch. And so you could see, defensive coordinators can see what scenarios can be created on the field to limit his ability to play effectively, and that's what they're going to do. So I see Denver scoring 3, maybe 6 points. I don't see Pittsburgh scoring a whole lot. They are giving 9 points. I think that's too much. I think Pittsburgh holds on and wins this game, but something like 10-3, 10-6, 13-7, something like that. I don't see them covering. So I think Pittsburgh wins, but they don't cover. So take Denver in the points. Detroit going into New Orleans. New Orleans is the hottest team in the NFL right now. They've won 8 straight games. Their offense is on fire. They're scoring like 40 points every single time they hit the field. They're playing at home. They're undefeated at home. You know, it doesn't look good for Detroit. And you can make an argument for virtually every game, every team in every game this weekend of why one team could beat the other team. But in this one, I just don't see it. Frankly, I do not see it. Detroit can't stop anybody. Even teams that can stop people can't stop the Saints at home. New Orleans' offense is on fire right now. And on defense, when you've got an offense that's playing as well as these guys are, that's playing as well as the Saints are playing, defensively, you can take a lot more chances. You could be a lot more risky because even if you blow it, even if you play the ball and not the man as a defensive back, or if you blitz, you've got an offense that, hey, no big deal. You know, yeah, we gave that one up. Our offense will get it right back for us. So I look at this game and I think New Orleans is giving 11 points. You could give them 22 points, and they would probably still pull this thing out. I like them to win the game 45-24. I don't give Detroit much of a chance at all. Cincinnati going into Houston. Cincinnati has not been in the playoffs since 2009. Houston has never been there. 2 rookie quarterbacks going there. It could be a very interesting game. It will probably be a fun game. If Houston had their quarterback Matt Schaub healthy, I'd like them to win this game going away. But there's going to be an upset this weekend. There always are upsets. And I like Cincinnati to go in and beat Houston, a team that's lost 3 straight on the road by a margin of maybe 3 points. Win the game 20-17, 24-21, something like that. Finally, we have Atlanta. And Atlanta is going in to play the New York Giants. The New York Giants are a very difficult team to figure out. I mean, which Giants team is the real Giants team? The team that we saw beat the team that we saw beat New England, the team that we saw lose to Seattle. I mean, who are the Giants? All I could say about the Giants is that they've got a home run threat in Eli Manning. And he's probably the most underrated quarterback in the league. He makes a lot of errors, but come crunch time, the guy's nails, and he rarely screws up in the clutch. So I like Eli Manning an awful lot, and their defensive line, the Giants' defensive line, is now starting to play a little bit better. Jason Pierre-Paul, Tuck, Umenyiora, they're getting better, and at this time of the year, and I think that's very important. You win the line of scrimmage battle, you can beat virtually anybody. Atlanta, they're an indoors team. I know a lot of people wanted them to win, picked them to win it this year. I'm just not buying into the Falcons. I'm just not. They can run the ball well. They play decent defense. They've got good guys. I mean, they got Tony Gonzalez and Roddy Smith and Julio Jones. They've got good guys on the perimeter, but there's just something about Eli Manning and the fact that there's going to be wintry conditions and that the Falcons are a dome team. Falcons are getting 3 points. I like the Giants to win that game 21-17. So I like Pittsburgh, but them not to cover. I like New Orleans to win quite easily. I like Cincinnati to upset Houston, and I like the Giants to cover at home. I'll catch you soon. Actually, I'll catch you next week from Melbourne. See ya.